Fireboy with the first. What up? What up? I have the most I have a very interesting story to talk about today. Even before we go into Doki Doki. And I'm pretty sure Doki Doki is gonna mess with me in some way. But boy, I had some dude who like came in there like drunk and like just was trying to irritate me. I feel like he was just like, just kind of being a dick, like a drunk dick. It's just like, okay, well, just okay. He's like, oh, I'm a big AMD fan. I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. He's like, no, I'm just kidding. And he's like, cut me a deal on the like i7s or i5s, i3s. I'm just like, I don't even get discounts on them, man. And he's during this whole time he has like his own like drink in his hand. He has his own drink in his hand. I remember I don't do that. There's a straw in there. But so he keeps on going. As is about a tablet that's on sale. So he gets it and whatever. And then he proceeds to like tell me that his like wife proceeded to shit herself today, and that the shit was split in two because she was wearing a thong. And yeah, and I just walked away. I was just like, I'm good. I'm just gonna go in the bag, take a 30-minute nap, wait till he's gone. Don't even want to see him. Just like, I'm just gonna go take a nap, and just fuck off. So that was, yeah, that was a way end my time in retail, I guess, or hopefully my time in retail. But you know what? There's been other good parts of my time, doing jobs like that, or been, front facing. At a sales job or a store, or being put, you have to do this or else, you will lose your job. And yeah, no, it's rough. And just the fact that there's like people out there that is just like, what's gonna be cool? I'm gonna fuck with this dude and just like try to provoke him. Try to like get a response out of him because I can. Because I'm a fucking asshole who is just drunk in public at the age of 20, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm being generous for that age and he's like a lot older. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. Just that was. So yeah, that's how this ends. Enough about that though. Enough about that. Like I said, there's been plenty of good times and weird times, but I'm happy to be going to something I'm super interested in. So, yeah. We can just move on forward here. Alright. What am I missing? Oh yeah. Oh, I'm missing something crucial. Oh, wrong game. Give me a second. I gotta go in here and fix up the game capture card. There we go. That's easy. I don't know where I'm going to be putting myself. Alright, there we go. Actually, before we even get into it, real quick, not to just like buy time, but just appreciate what they did with this copy of the game. And all the weird stuff that came with it. I feel like it would be such a shame if I did not go over this with you all. But there is a floppy disk here that has a download code. Like on a paper. That's pretty cool. Let's see, I have my Literature Club member card. So this is how you know I'm a real G. You know. Can't wait to read books. And we read a lot of books. I got Metaverse Enterprise Solutions. I don't know what this is all about. There's a lot going on with this card. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it yet. Let's see. Okay, maybe we'll see this one for last. You'll see in a minute. Then, ooh, I got a little character pop-outs. I don't know, just like really nice little things. And maybe the most interesting one. A sticker sheet. And who knows? Maybe at the end I'll put one of them on my giant ball of water here. Okay, now for the final thing that was in here. It is a little poem. And let me, sure. And let's read it. Control. The satisfaction of control. The direct cause and effect of pressing pen to paper. The pride in my achievements. The responsibility for my mistakes. I breathe the weight of it all. Problems are just things that need solving. The future is called anxiety. The past is called regret. The present can be shaped by my hands, by my words, by my actions. It controls me, anchors me to my handcrafted reality, imprisons me within my own artisanship. The captive pen makes meaningless stains, wet lines soaked up by the pulp of dead cells. Pulp of dead cells. And that's why I must learn to relinquish it all. The weight, the responsibility, the pride, the control. The pen in my hand and the one of my heart, so I can fly and chase yours, or learn to be happy watching you fly without me. Ominous. I think something about control. So, yeah, and yeah. I don't know, I'm just like man, I just love the warning on the back. Well, yeah, just everything on the back. It's just like, hey, this is not for kids. Also, yeah, I should probably show that real quick. That's maybe one little thing. Black Yorlick, welcome. I'm showing off the Switch copy of Doki Doki Literature Club. And how it came with a letter, stickers, and like little stand. Oh, these are cardboard stands. Oh my god, that's so cool. That's actually really cool. Oh my god, yeah, you can stay. Oh my god, that's actually really cool. Ooh. It's just, yeah, these are little like poke the metals down. You put them in the middle, and they're like little stands. You can. That's nice. A business card, which I don't know what that's all about. I got a little library card. No, my club membership card. Literature club membership card. So. And then, Floppy drive. Which has like a DLC code. I can't remember if I downloaded it or not. So yeah. We're about to do it. I've been stalling long enough. Look, I'm going to be honest with everyone. I have... Will you write your real name? No. Of course not. So, I'll be real with everyone. I know a bit about this game, like, not a lot. I don't know, I just know the thing, I guess. But regardless, that means I still have 99.9% or content I have not seen or experienced. So I haven't seen, like, I really haven't seen much, honestly. And what I have seen, it's been years. So, you know, I try to have been going into this blind as possible. Or in, like, forgetting as possible. And plus, this is, the video was about the older game and not the, Plus edition. So I don't even know what turns or what things are going to even happen there. Alright. Let's transition. Alrighty. I'm kind of I'm kind of excited and nervous. That's the only way I can describe my feelings right now. Have I ever... Disaster Report 4 implies the existence of 3, 2, 1 part, but have you ever played those? Nope. I never played. I've heard of them, I think. Like, over the years, I may have heard about one being weird, and, you know, some people like the quirkiness of it and whatnot. But I know I got... I'm trying to... There's a streamer out there named Kuz who's doing, like, the PS2 collection. Sometimes I try to get that game picked up, or get him play that game on his wheel. This game is suitable for children and those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Would you like to review detailed content warnings, spoilers, alternative thinking? No. I blankly Doki Doki. You'll agree at the end of the game's age rating in your region and consent to the exposure and the highly disturbing content. I agree. No. Man, they are really going hard on this, huh? Alright, yeah. I don't want disturbing content. I want... Wait, this is a family-friendly channel. Squanch! 68 oh no, 68 bands during Doki Doki, we know what this means. Please... Oh, enter your name. Oh, what's her name? Am I just going as notdonknotts? Is this how we're doing it? My real name. Alright, so notdonknotts. Oh shit, we don't have enough. You gotta be... I guess we just do it without... just spaces. Whatever, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Yeah. I am nervous. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it's just that kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. So you gently open the door? What do you mean? What do you mean I gently open the door? Welcome, Sharkpolius! What do you mean? We're just getting started. I'm scared. But what if she's going to chase me around like this? But I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk. I let Sorori catch up to me. Ha ha! Ha! Mr. Steve, you had a different voice for each. Oh boy. You know what? I do got water. No, I haven't. Sharkpolius, I haven't. I swear. I have never played this. I have never played this. I have especially never played the extra. The DLC extra. Like, this is also the Plus edition.
I overslept again. I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Yeah. You said you were like thinking about ignoring me. That means that's me, notdonknotts.
Well, but it's the same original game with new content, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh boy, if it's a lot of reading, then I'm not sure if I'm going to keep up voices for so long. At some point, we'll see. We'll roll with it. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you ever wanted to.
Whatever you say, Sayori.
Hehe.
We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, notdonknotts, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
Yeah, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I've dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free times on games and anime.
I was just talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now. But I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
Damn.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright.
I'll look at a few clothes if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why'd I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess I'm seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wanted me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hell yeah, we're going to the anime club. Woohoo! I'm gonna be like, hey y'all watch JoJo? Are y'all gay for JoJo like me? And they'd be like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Hello?
Oh, that's our voice.
Hello?
There we go. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I looked around and realized I'm the only one left in the classroom. That's what I get for smoking weed at class.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I just saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in.
I was in my school's anime club. Hell yeah. I was in my school's chess club, and I always got my ass kicked. I was not good at chess. We technically weren't even really in it. We were just there to like bug those guys sometimes.
I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well,
I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
You know what?
When did you come to my club?
Sayori?
Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Yeah! Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Fair. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Why would you think that's fun? Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Woohoo! Anime club.
Come on, please!
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki. It's okay.
Oh boy. I'm going to ruin names. Oh.
Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hehehe.
Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go! Whoa.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the room and upstairs. A section of school I rarely visit.
In math class, the teacher asked me what comes after 69. Apparently, I do. Is not the correct answer.
Boom boom. Shh. Alright, I get to do it. I get to do this one. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Oh my god. Candace, thank you so much. Pintus. Oh wait, why didn't my actual alert go off? That's so weird. I hate that. Shoot. But thank you so much for the sub. Yeah. Actually, ask for just email jeff.bezos@amazon.co, and I'm pretty sure you'll get an email back. Sorry, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. How is you? Everyone. Oh wait, no, that's not the voice.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. Yeah, I glanced around the room. Girl 1.
Welcome to the...
What's it? Oh boy, here we go. Welcome to the... Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy?
Way to kill the atmosphere. Ha! Not... Oh boy, I'm trying to think... what's... I think... No. No. I gotta try to think of a voice. I didn't think about this all night. We'll try. It's like I'm watching a professional dubbing actor. It's weird. Notdonknotts. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Odd words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Priorities. Let me make sure I'm like not interrupting from the text. Oh boy, I already forgot her voice. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with this sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Yeah, this is... Yeah, you know what? This did come out before the last mail, so... may have been, just inspired. I mean, this is just a logical step in my channel. This is just a legit logical step in my channel, I feel. We go from the last mail duology, Sumia triology, to the Doki Doki. She's the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Wait, oh god. Imagine that in your ear. Then turns back towards the other girls.
Hey, buddy! I like your elbows. Anyway, this is Natsuki. Always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Monica, right?
Is it really just Monica? That's right. It's great to see you again, notdonknotts. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Ooh. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, notdonknotts. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Sayori mentioned it's been widened so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yori walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yori opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Aw, that sounds good.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. I'm trying to give her like a Sonic-esque, like, Powerpuff Girls, like, type voice. And that's how I imagine. Sayori, I just like just want to just throw it at the wall. Sayori grabs the one first, then Monica follows. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth. Oh, she's talking with her mouth full. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. It's delicious. What do you mean? The icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me. but at least join tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises her eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you'll feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. I haven't talked too much today. Yesterday I talked a lot. And then the Friday I went to a show and started screaming at the show. So, my voice is feeling fine. Let's see. Monica, oh yeah.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be really hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Or you could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But that makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find all these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I could keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, notdonknotts, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mean, literally that. That's the last kind of things I've been reading. I muttered quietly to myself, half-jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking about seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh yeah, because it's October. Woohoo! Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. Good job, me. Sounds like me. GG's. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Sounds like me. GG's. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Or someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Ugh, I hate horror. There we go, that's her voice. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give that back. Fine.
Your cupcakes and your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulder. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Truest form is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sat in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And the next time we meet, we'll share them all with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah! Let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable knowing each other. And strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, notdonknotts? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? What's that? Now that we're back from the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sori may have convinced me to come by us, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with eyes of dejection. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought
Notdonknotts!
you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Oh, just losing it to my penis. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sayori wrapped her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone's remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Notdonknotts, I'm looking forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Same. Yep, they're just calling all my skills out. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yori and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Notdonknotts, since you're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for the clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yori, and of course, Monica. Would I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll even have the chance to glow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. Keep seeing like the Steam notice. God, I wish... Do I even have... No, I don't even have Steam going on. There we go. I have Twitch chat kind of just like an eye shot now. Just make a good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick a word you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Do I have more stuff? Let's see. Essence. So which girl is best girl so far? I don't know. It's only day one. You can tell who likes a lot, but by how they like the mostest. How about summer? All right. Insight. Wonderful. Yeah. I just noticed, like, wait a second. That's, wait a second. There's only like 2 characters, right? Or, wait, who's that on the left? Is that, Monica? Or Sayori? Or is Sayori... Is Sayori even on one of them? Fireworks. Fantasy. What? Yuri liked fantasy. Let's see. I say landscape. Contamination. Climax. That's just Sayori, the childhood friend. Okay. Lipstick, but she really, I don't know. She likes anime? She likes kissing? Man, well, this is all. I don't even know who we're going to get now. I honestly don't. It's all over. Existence. No, that's nobody. Nobody likes existence. How about melody? Oh, chord. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yep. Forgive. Okay. Yeah. Fun. Yeah. Oh God. Vivid. Yeah. That suicide one at the end there. You know, not speculative or anything. Hi again, notdonknotts. Glad you see you didn't run away from on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thank you for keeping your promise, notdonknotts. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't even know if you plan to just come here or hang out or whatever. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga's literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Do you play? No. Welcome, D7. I hope everything's good. I've been really busy lately.
Don't worry, guys. notdonknotts always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with the busy work without even asking me. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? Your notdonknotts can become good friends too.
Sayori?
Huh?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to weird situation she just puts me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
Wait, Sayori? What, me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess it comes to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it keeps your attention, and even if you don't usually read, we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in a corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
No!
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in here? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked boxes and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out whether the other person stands. Where the other person stands. You cool drink water? Thank you. Big old sippy sips. We're drinking big sippy sips. Great. Thank you so much. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. And besides, it's kind of written all over your face. Fair, true, again, true, real life. What's that supposed to mean? It means you like it. It means you're a fucking dweeb. It means we're a dweeb. It means we're a dweeb. We're all dweebs. I see. There's a lone volume of manga, amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way on my demographic, or it's simply terrible. Wow. gatekeeping much. It's like it's either good or it's either out of my demographic or it's fucking bad. I read that much manga. I read all that manga. That's how I If you're going to judge, you can do it through the glass on the door. You can go do it through the glass on that door. There we go. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. I'll tell you one thing, notdonknotts. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait. I'm sorry, Parfait. I'm assuming it's Parfait Girls. From the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah, I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in a colorful attire, striking anime and feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Is that the correct term? I know. I think it's like moe or whatever, or mo. I doubt it's just mo. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. What's that? I guess it's easier to be closer like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. How long has it been since I began? Yeah, wow. How long has it been since I began the reading? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes, after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kind of drama. Like when they get into all the backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen, that's really what makes it good, so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Well, maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. Oh. That I just meant I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, you also get pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to omit something. Yeah. Why does it matter? Black Yorick, this is a check, or this, ooh, I gotta do a stretch. And a drip check. Oh, and posture. Ooh. Ooh. Wait. Well, there. Drip check. Drip check. We got. I'm wearing a Tupac long sleeve. It says poetic justice on it. Blue, I mean, same pattern, flower, but different colors. I got pink on the top and blue on the bottoms. Both ears the same way. He's rapper. He's the rapper Tupac. Alright, I gotta make sure my posture's good. Thank you, thank you. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Fair. He's just a really big rapper. You probably heard one of his songs before. You probably heard like California. Like California. But yeah, that's as much as I'm gonna embarrass myself with that. It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like, I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh my god. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching... Wait, you're watching just me read? Even though you're just watching me read? Well... I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun. Sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even break it up with them without them being all like, you still haven't got out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm honestly kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Or, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like it solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying it yourself, right? So? Ha 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 ha. Geez, that's not enough. Or geez, that's enough. Are you going to keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Ha 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 ha. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger at one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when I shouldn't be talking about that part yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready for today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your tummy be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Ha ha ha. Natsuki suddenly knows how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, I guess I'll stop for here now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back to me? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Yeah? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose if it's necessary sacrifice in exchange for Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book in my bag. By the way, do you remember I wrote a poem last night? Yeah. Our relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well now, that's everybody ready. Why don't you find someone to share with? I can't... Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, I gotta get my voice ready.
I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pulls out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yori reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem first? Oh no. Oh, this music. You know what, we're gonna share it with our friend first. I'm definitely the most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all.
This is a good poem, notdonknotts!
Just, I'm just gonna imagine just hitting you all with this voice every so often.
Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. I am the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare... Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time?
Yeah, I guess you're right. But that's why it impresses me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention that the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promises.
See? It's like I said before, notdonknotts. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah! Now I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here. That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay!
No.
Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hehehe.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine! The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, make me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but... Did you wait until this morning to write this? No. I mean...
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
Forgot to do it last night. Well,
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
don't be mean. I still try my best.
Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially the last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's some point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
Hehehe. That was so much fun. Monika's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it.
Oh, well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Who should I show my poem next to? Oh boy. Yuri. I don't know. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. I'm sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Same. Same. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why did you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it. Ah. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are I always fuck up this word. Hello, OG Bull. Welcome. Hope you're doing well on this Sunday. Let's see. Specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I'm doing good. Thank you so much. I've been working, and then got off work and got into streaming, and here we are, an hour 30 minutes later. And that's not true. I smoked a little bit. I wanted to get into this. I've been sitting on this game, and I also have my physical edition with all the goodies and stuff. So I've been waiting for the time to break it all out, and here we are. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I've recognized in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style, separates from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool physical edition. Just comes with like a lot of cool stuff that I haven't even used yet. Like a lot of stickers. The end result is that the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It may take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How so? Or how? It really is amazing how a visual novel like this made it this far. Oh yeah, no, it is amazing. Like, I am not aware of the story. I'm still spoiler free. I just know, the history of like, oh yeah, this game went from a free, title you could download to like a box copy you could buy at GameStop for like, if you're lucky enough to find it. Well, or even like Best Buy. Best Buy even still has copies of Doki Doki Literature Club physical. Yeah, no, straight up. It's amazing. It's honestly amazing. Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the lights. Oh boy. Oh, why did she write in cursive? Why did she write in cursive? Oh. The tendrils of my... Yeah, like the tendrils on my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just didn't read the script very often. Or I just don't read the script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, notdonknotts. Let me type a story-based horror poem of my own head real quick. Get ready. Oh boy. Oh, story-based horror poem. I don't even know what mine says. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, notdonknotts. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their own work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things. Remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Why are you counting on me? Oh. I guess we haven't talked to Monica yet. But, Alright, yep. I'm trying to remember my Monica voice. Give me a second. Hi, notdonknotts. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring up things. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, notdonknotts. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll be all learning to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, notdonknotts. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ha 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 ha. Oh jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. There are a lot of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, even sad. Sometimes they only go a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids. But if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're really saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you trying new things. And that's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. Couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Searching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's kind of the style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how I'll put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a certain point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Just show my poem. Alright. Midnight rumble. My stomach was feeling empty like a void, asking for something to satisfy the hunger. It's no option to avoid. Took the cereal, grabbed the milk, placed the bowl, almost fell, grabbed the milk gallon, but there was only fear on my face when I realized it's empty as hell. Damn, I've had plenty of nights like that. I've plenty of I've been stoned plenty of times at midnight, make a bowl of cereal, and pour it into the bowl, but I didn't check for milk. That is the truest of relatability. How do I save? Oh, I just wanna. Okay, whatever. That's a key. Okay, well, let's start with things that I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poems. Or rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. And that's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I could be more comfortable with sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retorts gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing to the world that you're all self-important. I'm pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Zombies. Wait. Yeah, zombie, werewolves, ghosts, death, demons. Yeah, no, that's not. The real horror is having to live with eating dry cereal. Eating dry cereal is the real horror all along. I just need some milk, just to splash on it, and I'll make it really chocolatey or something, or good. I just need a splash. I need a splash, splash, splash. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? You're fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. I like it. I like it. It is short and sweet to the punch. Yeah. Yeah. I told you you weren't going to like it. I liked it. What? Just be honest. I am. Are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Someone told you to use water? No. Abort. Just like eject. I'll just eat the cereal like a little snack, you know? That's what I would do. I sometimes did that with like some cereals. I would just pour a bowl of it and just snack on them as a little like snack. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I use orange juice. You know, I think I've done that before. Back in like kindergarten or elementary school in general. Like I would pour like other stuff in there, try it out, see if I liked it or not. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Or so you thought. What do you mean, oh, so you thought? What do you mean you thought you used orange juice? What, you'd use like spiked orange juice? It's like Minute Maid spiked with absolute vodka. It's actually just a screwdriver. You actually just ate screwdriver cereals are going to be a thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man, there's our new TikTok idea, someone go on TikTok and make like screwdriver cereals. It wasn't a pro gamer move. Oh, I feel I can see how that could be very conflicting though. Orange juice is very, very particular, but I love it, goddammit. But the other nice thing about the simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set it up for the rhyme at the end, but then it made fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did, I guess, more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Oh god, yeah, don't use water. God, I feel like you just pour the cereal back in the bag, or eat it as a snack. Don't degrade yourself like this. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is just a literature club after all. Sigh. I guess this is what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yori and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyes furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Oh wait, I'm gonna get my voices. I don't want. Yeah, no, I just eat my Fruit Loops dry if that's the ring, or you know, Fruit Rings dry if that's the case. I just, yeah, there's so many better options to do than just use water. Oof. I feel like that just upset my stomach, if anything. I don't know. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returned to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant that language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out as nice at all. Well, I did have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and notdonknotts did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And notdonknotts liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Pro tip, always buy an extra gallon. No question. Oh god. I haven't gone through that much cereal lately. I try not to drink too much milk, weirdly enough. I like cereal, you know, for all the sugar and whatnot. But I try not to ingest too much dairy, I guess. That's not what I said. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that notdonknotts appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. How did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And that you're full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would have deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Sayori.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I was one of those. I wasn't. Wait, wait. I read ahead. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a pair as soon as notdonknotts started showing up. Wait, what? Wait. Wait, wait. I don't have a rewind button, do I? What is my options? I don't have options. Yeah, no, now I'm like, wait a second, did that really happen? Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little, this doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls run towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Notdonknotts. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, notdonknotts. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself. You'll go back. Oh, thank you. Thank you, OG. I'm glad you'll go back and watch the, film reel for me. Film, analyze the reel. See if over before and after the poem. Avoiding them is unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, notdonknotts? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think of me highly. So of course... Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Help me, Sayori. Natsuki. Glares at me, eyeing up and down with a word of mouth. So instead, I turn to Yori. Yori? But Yori's expression so defenseless, I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori's uncomfortable. How could you two keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Damn, that's how we turn this around. We just blame them.
Notdonknotts.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Sayori.
Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy.
Why did I give her this voice? Why did I give her this stupid voice?
My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yori's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting?
Because... Well...
Also... Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well... I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own way. notts, isn't she? You say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did y'all feel about sharing your poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Notdonknotts, how about you? Yeah, I say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, yeah, I learned a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. If they ain't like, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those of what I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Notdonknotts, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. For 3 minutes research, I realized Natsuki just used Yuri's developed body as an excuse. Excuse to make her feel uncomfortable so she can go back to Minanga. That's the answer is no. You're welcome, it'll cost you a cookie. Why did I join with that voice? I don't know. I was just thinking like Marge Simpson for some reason. I just wanted to give her like a very like Marge Simpson is a queen or lady from Venture Brothers. You know, just like one of those like very much like rough. Oh, I don't know. That's the only way I can describe it. Thank you, D757 Gaming, for the water. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. But I think that's what I wanted to do. And just also like, because I can only do so many women's voices. And like coming up with 3 was already hard enough. I don't know. It's just like a very goofy contrast when comparatively to like everyone else. I don't know. Sayori comes off like as a Chie-esque character. That's, you know, kind of like more like tomboyish and wildcardish, I guess, in the anime manga world. So I just wanted to kind of like take it to its like, you know, maximum conclusion. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I see them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
You know, Notdonknotts. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Pat Sayori on the shoulders. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an eternal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Alright, yeah, I'm making her. How do I save? Oh shit. Oh, I have to hit start. Okay, that's what I do. Alright. Awesome. Dream. Existence. Vivid. Oh damn, I'm like, you know, I'm getting Sayori or anybody. Lucky. Bliss. Daydream. Bubbles. Sunny. You going for Natsuki? Not really. I'm kind of going for more Sayori, honestly. I kind of want to go for more Sayori, so I gotta think of like fun. Damn it, fun. Dazzle. Anime. I know anime and nature. Pout. Damn it. Not Crimson. Blanket. God damn it. Smile. Love. Kiss. Oh yeah, I forgot she likes kissing. I forgot she likes kissing. Sayori is something between cute and creepy as fuck, but you knew that already. Yeah. Ooh. 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 Keep on going. Another day. Ooh, shoo. Excuse me. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I got a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, notdonknotts.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to being you in the club. Being used to.
Oh my god. Thank you so much for the follow, OG. I much appreciate it.
Ogable has trouble on their mind. Thank you for the follow.
I'm still not used to you being at the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Would you come with me and buy a snack?
No thanks.
Yeah? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why? That all of a sudden.
No reason. Really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. I greatly appreciate it. Appreciate everyone chilling, lurking, having a good time. I hope you're enjoying my very amateurish voice acting going on. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then, she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. I mean, if we didn't turn this into like a search rescue or like searching your bag for drugs or anything, Sayori, only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. Man, we just gone like like Columbo. By the way, there's just one more thing that's on my mind. Oh yeah, the PS Triple. Backwards capabilities. By the way, I couldn't help but notice that the backwards capabilities, that's not on that PS3 you have there, sir. Do you mind explaining that? Push the earth? Alrighty, I'll do some push-ups. We'll do a little quick break. How about we do a quick little bathroom break, everyone? Just a minute, I'll do some push-ups, stretches, you know, get myself going. And we can enjoy my new break screen. my little cool like scenes. I didn't bring any snacks. I only got water. That's all I have. I'm sorry. Even I don't have any snacks. Yeah, I'm quite terrible. Oh. Alright. Let's keep on going. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my god. OG, thank you so much. Yeah, no, I understand. I have work tomorrow also in the morning, so I'm not going to be up much longer as well. But thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for the follow. And yeah, hope to stop by. I'm going to be streaming this consistently. I'm going to try to stream this till it's complete. So like, all my streams are going to be this for a while. Banned? Wait, who are we banning? Shh. Wait. There we go. Suddenly, no more. I give up. Oh,
Give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
wait, how long is it? No one ever redeems that one. Is it like for you want a full 5 minutes? All right. Let's see. At 300. Okay, there we go. You can chill for like 300 seconds or so. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ha 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 ha. You're suddenly giggles. Yeah? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in the book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell notdonknotts to let me buy her some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean it like that. I got too absorbed into my book.
I really like it when you speak your mind, Harry. It doesn't help doesn't happen so much. But it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revelation.
I have to suck the revolution. You mean resolution? Retribution. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh, that was the joke. That was the joke. That was the joke. Retribution.
Ah!
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
You would have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki to make them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Whop!
Kai! Ow. What was it? A cookie.
Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? Because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just going to give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki? That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Sayori suddenly collapses her hand over her mouth. You're going through a lot just over one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez, beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine.
Still,
I'm really happy that you share this one with me. Hey.
Sayori gets out of her seat, goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans in and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful. Sayori trots away to safety. Yori and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can't you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything of her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Yeah. You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true.
Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Oh, sorry, I'm super late, sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monica chose the club of her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Oh, never mind that. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. And to be honest, I kinda just lost track of time.
That makes
No, keep forgetting voices. That makes no sense. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it, and since I was practicing piano. Piano. I was there where you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's... Monica looks at me.
Maybe once.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, notdonknotts. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. Oh, thanks. So, did I miss anything? So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to argue myself with something literature related about myself like this? I guess I could always read a book from some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
Our Part1 seemed really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. And it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to the creative minds.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
What do you mean?
If we come up with the most fun thing ever, no one would come here in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do things to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori is taking this real seriously. It's rare I hear her deliberating like this. Oh, that's a good point. In that case, I do think food will do the trick.
What kind?
Well, I guess we could.
Cupcakes.
Good thinking. That's okay, we'd love to do that too.
You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works so perfectly.
That wasn't why you suggested it?
Cupcake speaks to my creative tummy.
Cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Yeah, sorry.
Wait.
Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This is a napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you will have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out of it. You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Yeah, not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days in the past week have you gotten up on time?
That's a secret.
I knew it. Come on.
At least give me some benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over your face.
Yeah?
Sayori grisses around at herself.
How's it written all over me?
You're clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all over.
Uh-huh.
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My
hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Damn. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But now people notice that, right?
Of course they would. Oh, okay. I thought like, what? Does she only have 3 fingers? I mean, like, in this picture, it looks like she only has like 3 fingers on her right hand. I was going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Here's your meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Wow. Wow. Well, I'm an asshole. It's like, it went from like playful to being a fucking asshole.
That's super mean.
I'm sorry, but you'll thank me later. I slept to button up your blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks on you, you'll change your mind. Oh boy.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this.
Aren't you?
Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The buttons might come off.
What? Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle with the fully closed button near her chest. Of course it's that one. You know, it's very notorious. You know, it's why men have been writing about it all these centuries, because it's a very hard button to button up. You know, when you obviously have to button up your partner's gown or dress or just coat jacket because they can't. Struggle to fully close the button near your chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
Sigh. If you ever buttoned up, you would have noticed it sooner that it didn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
Means like boobs are getting bigger again.
Don't say that out loud. Anyways, you look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew. Isn't this so much better?
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned like this, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. You take care of me better than anyone else would, really. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, let's just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to...
Only if you go focus on bed and going bed on earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
Because we're really better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of others. Ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so. Huh.
So maybe you should go wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again.
You're doing it again, Sayori. I wish they would change. I wish the names just had different colors. Honestly, that would help me out so much in reading or reading, because I just look at it. Sometimes you're just paying attention more to the actual word dialogue underneath the name instead of like the names itself.
But I was just joking at that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Yay! Notdonknotts, can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Let's see. We'll start with Monica. Hi again, notdonknotts. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright. I'll like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori was like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had all sorts of things in common. Oh well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into too much? Could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writings has a kind of gentle feel to it. I could tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. I'll teach their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out. So I hope you do too. Alright, I'll take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Damn, Monica. Okay. That's kind of weird. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just this kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kinda like playing with my space on the paper. And choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I write the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know what might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What are you even talking about? Ha 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 ha. That is my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Damn. Making... video game references. Oh yeah. let's see. Alright, alright, let's take a Sayori first then. Oh my goodness. This is so good, notdonknotts. Oh, what am I doing?
This is okay, notdonknotts.
Yeah?
I loved it. Especially after yesterday's poem.
Ugh.
You're too honest.
You're too honest sometimes, Sayori.
No, but really. I want to put this on my wall. Can I?
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. You should have sex with Sayori, oh my god. Well, that jumped to 100. Welcome back, Yorick. Thank you. Welcome back, also. Well, maybe. Well, who knows?
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Haha.
Ah,
Jeez. I'm sure Yori's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you just don't like it because I wrote it?
yeah,
Well,
I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a notdonknotts poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feeling is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try give it some thought?
Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. And if you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Yeah? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll keep that in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes you have a little wrinkle in your head. A sad poem can help give the wrinkle a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, notdonknotts. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's so warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starting to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night. More dreams. Friends and friend. More bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf, I could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done. I open up and I got my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, rolling them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tiles between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica told me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings lately.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful? Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out real good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like it's meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You got pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yay! Writing's the best. Gonna keep writing until I die.
Hahaha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sierra is always going to have a game set with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Yuri, so I can give my voice a little rest. Let's see what you've written for today. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, notdonknotts. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. And for you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. You know, I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. I feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see something in your mind, see inside your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this your poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me your poem. The raccoon. It happened the dead of night while I was slicing bread with a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. This enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon incriminates its phase. It reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoons become excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taking to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread. I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using poems as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that people can relate to in their own way. I want to express myself the way it feels for me to indulge in more of my usual hobbies. It's this sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself though? Because they're embarrassing and people will make fun of me. Don't you worry about anything like that, notdonknotts? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things makes us uncomfortable. After all, if we hadn't learned to embrace our own weirdness, I probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Alright. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I want to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Huh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess you would have been friends with her for so long, you might have been on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she probably would have just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I hear about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, airy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I hear her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythms of the word. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so your hands are probably gross. And that's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Damn. Not bad, right? Or not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. Now it's just winding me up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course I do. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about the same thing similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobbies of hers. I didn't really get into it, but she said something similar to yours. To you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. She feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri makes me feel insecure. Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make a point I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. We'll write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Okay everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come to sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything good together in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves as getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori's, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea? That bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. I just didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I found out that the 3DS JP only games roughly translate to a mysterious story, Chocolate Princess. Oh hell yeah! And welcome, Madame! Thank you so much. I hope all is well. And that you're ready for maybe some spooks. I don't know. Everything has been fine so far. I'm so sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start an event each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yay! It's about expressing your feelings.
It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. It's those reasons that we're already in the club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. If it's all that takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes or reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. And the least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Fine. I guess I'll just have to get over it.
Alright.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I really don't have a choice.
Yeah, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
Yeah, what a entrance. What an entrance, Yuri. What an entrance right there. I'm doing fine. Doing fine. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Yeah, gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want to see each of you choose a poem of yours. We're going to be practicing reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of a club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Are you having fun? I am. Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to do the particular poem she has on her mind. She then stands beyond the podium. The title of this poem is called The Way They Fly. Is this the game overwhelming your expectations? Oh, you know it. 3 hours in and we're still just, you know, a dating sim. Are we going to get with them or are we not? Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident tone fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply the emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. 4 of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Ah, thank you so much. There's just somebody who set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
What? You're fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she will walks quickly over to the podium. This poem's called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri.
Oh, you can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into a book. Her quivering words transform her into the sharp syllables and fierce and confident woman. Everybody's come here for the porn, I guess. I didn't realize there was porn. Is that what Doki Doki is? The poem is full of twists and turns, and it's structured that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is done. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem open to your chest and rushes back into your seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next.
Sayori hops out of their chair, cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Hee hee hee. Sayori.
Sayori?
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem is aimlessly cheery, like Sayori is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. I don't know what's the name. I don't know if it's called the same, but translating it, is there a dessert called 3 Milks? 3 Milks? Tres, I don't think so. I know you translated it, so it'd be Tres, but I don't think so. I don't think there's anything called 3 Milks. Tres leches. Not that I've seen or noticed. If I were to read this on paper, I wouldn't probably think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poem. How about 3 cheese? Oh, you mean like a 3 cheese dessert? Like a 3 cheese cake? Or 3 cheese... I feel like 3 cheese desserts are a thing. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she says she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into something I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. It's a very soft and moist like cake evaporated in condensed milk. Okay. Okay. I'm not 100% sure what it is. I'm not too big on desserts, honestly, myself.
I did it.
Good job, Sayori.
Even notdonknotts likes it. Guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well as the kind of delivery. Favorite dessert? Hell yeah. God, that's... I have a sweet tooth now.
Yeah, I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen your poems where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, that's why I've been practicing this kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Who's next? Natsuki? Oh boy. Don't make me go before notdonknotts. It's not like I can compare it to you guys anyways. Might as well let notdonknotts lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki?
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go what I wrote for today. I stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite this, once I finish, everybody applauds anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah. Maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem's called... Why are y'all looking at me? Why are your... Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem's called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she started reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappeared a little. While she still had a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, wasn't it? Easy for you, Say. You're better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, I'm doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put it on whatever face I want for the other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki.
If we're done, I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find something other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really well so far, and I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have a weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't
wait.
I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find something with the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club, impressing Monica, and then I'll have to do my best.
Are you ready to go?
Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, notdonknotts. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go. Alrighty. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot has already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was just thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to I mean.
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say one day, Yori asked me to walk with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I'd still walk with Sayori. That's what we're doing. I still walk with you, Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
Yeah, but she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, notdonknotts. You think about me as much. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sarah to care so much about. I want to respect and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright, let's do this. And then if it's just... Apparently it's called Tres Leches Cake in English. Let's see, Sparkle. Fireworks. Hawaii. She likes Hawaii. Amazing. Fun. I kind of just really want to go... Sayori, Fancy? Destiny? Oh. Imagination? Music? Massacre. God. Memories? Pink? Oh, sure you got the pink. Oh yeah, I'm part 50. Oh damn, Melody? Really? Time? Oh yeah. They're wonderful. Rainbow. Fluffy. Sunset. Lipstick. Shiny. Okay. Are you choosing how the game will kill you? I don't know. Oh no, you're creating a poem. Oh man. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Yeah, it's a poem. Ooh. I'm gonna have to call it there, y'all. Or at least for tonight. Press help key. So, in case you didn't know, there's a whole interface. There's a whole like computer like thing going on here. Full of collections, CGs, like close-ups, secrets. Yeah. This is part of the game. Yeah, so there's like a you know, files, which, you know, have my 3 saves. Delete system 32. I don't think it's gonna let me do that. Okay, email. No email. Picture. Oh, we already looked at pictures. Linux based. Yeah. But yeah. No, that's super cool. Super interesting. Super weird. And tomorrow we will pick back up with it. Ooh. But y'all, shoot. I gotta go. In multiple ways. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, OG, for the follow. And yeah. Yeah, fuck. I don't have my phone on me, so I don't see it.